Look, you said that, and your left and right immediately said no.
Yeah.
So both consciences.
But you know what's funny?
Both your consciences.
Right. And you know what's wild? I gotta listen because
I condone the pup cup. I don't condone.
I was going to say she's the only one supporting me on the pup cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you
she said if it makes sense, I'm there, but
this one right here.
Because I was like, I'm gonna get a pup cup. All you hear in the back is, you gonna get a pup cup. I'm like, yeah, we got the pup cup, and now I know what it is. I can make my own. Yeah, pup cups for everybody.
Yeah.
How can I resize this?
You gonna make shots out of them.
Yep.
How can I resize this?
You had that lady's face when I said that earlier. Let me get a pup cup. She said,
she said, excuse me.
She was like,
looking for the dog.
What the fuck is he no dog? Oh, he a fat nigga. He just want to put cream on there.
Put it on
You doing freaky things.
Like, bitch, you don't see 4 kids out there?
So I ask again,
Maybe when they go to sleep.
Right.
Maybe when they go to
I
sleep.
see 4 now. Next time it might be 5.
Right. We ain't doing that.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I will pause everything. Ah, wait. What happened? Nothing. We just not gonna have that mistake. Look at that. These shits last me literally 2 weeks.
Okay, we go this way.
What you learned out?
I'm at 37%. This bitch, it'll be dead by Saturday. Unless some real stink people coming off, come in tomorrow.
You said 2 weeks, $25?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a good investment.
Mm-hmm. And it helps me at work because some of the motherfuckers come in there stink, so I just, what?
You smell a little bit of grape.
We got an old lady. I ain't gonna give too much description because you know everybody's only separated by 6 people. But it's to the point I know to grab the air freshener when she walks in. Because I already know this is not gonna be a good ride. And I'm right at the door. So I catch it first. They be like, dog, you're right. No, give me the air freshener, please. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, yo, we give you a discount today. You promise to get some soap?
I told them, I said, we need to charge it. We need to charge a you smell that tax because some of y'all niggas is foul. And it's one thing like young niggas playing basketball or whatever.
Well, for no reason.
These be the older people. The nigga came in there today, he smelled like he rolled around in piss before he came out the house.
She took everything.
What I need pockets for? He smelled so much like piss, I had to pee when he left, bro. I was like, ooh, I gotta pee. They was like, you serious? Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get out my system.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to be like that.
Yeah, this is crazy. How do you make this shit small though?
Uh-oh.
It's too wide.
What's that, the iPhone?
Nah, this is Samsung.
Oh, Samsung. Come on now, Samsung. Act right. I've been defending y'all all day.
Yeah, what is that, iPhone?
Talk about it like a motherfucker. Yes, I would. I was talking about that shit today.
Okay. I got it.
They got a QR code, right? They tell you take the picture and you go back to it and you press what's in the menu will pop up. But it only works on iPhones. So I was in there wilding. I was acting like I was in Do the Right Thing. Y'all need an Android one up on this wall, doctor. Like, yo, Sal, put some Android on the wall.
This way. I can't get all 3 of y'all. Get 2 at a time. I can't get 3.
Landscaping.
Woo! Look at that! Ow! That's me was in front of the camera all day.
Yo, you hit it. Yo, what I did it? I like that.
It went like the Simpsons.
Yo, perfect. My man, MJB.
Hey.
MJB.
Hey, being around some people who know some shit.
He's the famous one, baby.
Right.
That's crazy. He said landscaping.
And look, boom.
Okay. Got it, God. No, I just gotta get this shit straight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we just gotta get the tripod that to
But I got it.
cooperate.
Maybe I can. We landscaping, but we don't. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, don't nobody go on that side.
At all.
That's right.
Keep your excitement to a minimum.
Right. No stomping. Right.
Q Mary 10. No questions, no answers, no moving your feet or any part of your body. Oh, niggas know what I'm talking about. Got it.
There we go. It's about to go down.
Got it. All right. So we're live. We're right there. Be ready for here. Perfect. The lighting is correct. This is the Virgo shit now.
Yep. Perfectionist. Gotta get it right. I want to do a Virgo parade.
Let's see how many
I know it's a lot of us. Think about it. Most of them see during either Christmas or New Year's. It's a lot of us.
A lot.
A lot. She said it's sideways. Turn your head to the side, baby.
She said the camera sideways?
No, I think the
Live?
yeah, the live is sideways. That's crazy. You know she watching on the TV and the phone.
Cause she just gotta be everywhere all the time.
Because she gotta see her baby.
Yeah.
She gotta see her baby. She see me all the time. She gotta see her baby.
All right. You ready?
All right.
Let's try these microphones, bro.
Hold on. It's a little tall for you. Lift the seat. Yeah, she said the live is sideways on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, you shrunk a little. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me hit my drop top. Oh, I ain't got no drop. I ain't got no drop in my drop top. So you got a drop yet?
It said rotate the vice
Yeah,
back.
stand up and everything.
Nah, my shit just came up a little more. I'm chilling right here then. Yeah.
It said rotate.
Like we doing ghetto sports.
All right. It said rotate.
All right, is it better, babe?
But it's not getting all of y'all now.
No.
We needed that landscape.
Yeah, we need it sideways to catch everybody.
That's how I do it from here. Hello.
Chill. She said better. Okay. See, we got long distance technical
Yo,
support.
tell her, ask her. So, and fuck. It's not gonna get all of y'all's money. Y'all gonna miss. You go that way. I go this way, maybe. Nope, it's gonna be sideways.
God damn it, Shaq.
Put it like right there.
I gotta come back. Come back. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we might have it.
Got it.
We've got Bush.
Got it.
We've got Bush. And I ain't talking about George.
So I just gotta move the lighting, but we got it. Tell wifey, thank you. Cause they on here, it don't say nothing.
Right. Matt said thank you, babe.
So I'll move this here.
Ooh, still sexy.
Ooh, you started good for you.
You see that? Look. These good seem
I
like
got that good skin.
what? I use cocoa butter on mine.
Got it. And I got it. Nope. This way, then go that way.
You see, I got a special guest, this fucking pimple. Everybody say hi to Peter the Pimple.
Gotcha.
All right.
And I can see it from here. Yes.
We live, we good, we sexy,
Perfect.
we hydrated.
Okay.
Even though you left your resume over there.
Everybody talk to your mics for me.
Testing.
Testing, 1, 2.
Testing.
Try yours again.
Me?
Yeah.
Testing.
Got you.
You're so excited.
Oh no. What?
As he should be.
Right. Hell.
Yo, my son, we've been doing S.STREET Media for 6 years. My son never wanted to be on the show.
All my kids want to.
Never wanted to be on the show.
I had to put this shit on the calendar. All right, you go here. 7 gonna be the last one because that's gonna be the what episode? Yeah. 7, what you got to say? What she said was, you know, you gotta translate for her. Look at that. Ow.
We good.
All right.
So, mics is going to be muted.
Okay.
We're going. All right. You already know when you hear this,
Yep.
we're going.
He was like, I ain't know you do that with my guy. And I was like, well, he must not be your guy. Like, this shit since January, nigga. Like, y'all ain't that goddamn cool, you know.
That is crazy.
He's mad funny. Yes, he is.
Who was it?
I don't even remember. Somebody came to PU because he was watching it in the PU.
He said, that's my
He's like,
homie.
that's my guy. I ain't know it. Well, y'all must not be.
You
that
never
cool.
watched the episode?
Right. I was like, well, yo, Tommy, what up? Yo, Tommy, listen. My daughter want to do the boxing thing, so we got to talk. You gotta teach me some counter moves though, cause
Can't let it get too far.
Right. If she get too advanced, I'm gonna have to, stab her in the shoulder.
Some shit I gotta get off my chest.
Yeah, all right. Fucking, you remember sometime I put you on punishment or something?
Yeah, Dad.
Fucking homework, right? And I'm over here telling somebody stop her.
I didn't think this was gonna be an issue.
He said, "Oh hell, yeah, Tommy." Mm-hmm.
That's just perfectionist.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we ready.
All
So, audio. So, the audio up. Audio up.
Yeah, I saw that. Him and Brad went. I don't know who else, but I saw them too. I'm not surprised though, because think about it. E has played for damn near every team in New York, so even Long Island. Yeah, yo, E was a football. I don't want to call him a whore. Yeah, he was a football whore. Yeah, it's my guy though. He's only 2 quarterbacks that I would play with, him and Tommy. Only because Tommy's funny as shit. Yo, we played a game in Connecticut, and these motherfuckers was all monsters. They was beating the shit out of us.
That's the game I had. I had to go to.
Nah, this was in Connecticut.
You
So,
took me to a game in Connecticut before.
oh, it wasn't this one.
It was winter. It was dead winter.
Oh yeah. No, this one because I stayed in the hotel room. This was the night when Kimbo Slice got knocked out by the little white boy with the pink hair. So we playing this team, right? We get in the huddle. I'm mad because these niggas is just. So I'm like, yo, why don't y'all stop fucking playing like y'all scared? Y'all fucking scared? Yo, Tommy threw his hand up. He said, yes, I am. You couldn't do nothing but respect it. because he was the quarterback. So you know,
I am.
he got a bullseye on his head from the first whistle.
Right.
I was like, okay, Tommy, I respect that. The rest of y'all niggas stop acting like bitches.
And protect this man.
Right, protect this man. He told you, yeah, protect him. That's our job. Yo, we are back. We ready? That's it. All right, we are back. Like we never left. It's the Reallionaires podcast. We got a special guest tonight, and we're doing a real special topic. So before we get into it, let's start with the introduction. So to my right, we have
It's your boy MJB, Marley John Baptiste here.
and as you know, I'm the old head. Oh, let me do it correctly. The real, aka the old head that loves head. Shout out to Slimothy, the announcer. He's not here right now. He's in Canada. MCing some basketball thing they got out there. So salute to him. I told him don't play no Kendrick because I don't want it to be a Rick Ross situation. And to my right, we have a very, very special guest.
Hello, I'm Miss Nia.
Miss Nia. This is my goddamn daughter. I don't know where the Miss Nia thing come from. Yeah. This is what happens when they get old grown.
She was waiting for the opportunity.
Miss
The whole
Nia.
time she was like, I want to know about this. Like,
And that's what you was practicing in the bathroom? Got it. So tonight, y'all, we are talking about girl dads. If you know me, you know I am a father of 5 and 4 of them are girls. MJB.
I got 4 daughters of my own and
See?
one acquired.
One acquired.
One acquired.
So he got the space thing, 4 in the definite possible.
Yeah.
Right. So today we're gonna talk about girl dads, everything that I guess we go through, we've experienced, we've learned, and I brought my daughter so she can, you know, ask a couple of questions to give her own intake on having a girl dad.
Right.
So before we get into all that, let's do our check-in. How y'all feeling? How's everybody feeling?
I'm good. Can't complain. Bit tired, but we here.
Right.
I'm good today. Yesterday was something different though.
Okay, but you good today?
I'm good today.
All right, you better today. And I'm feeling tired. Today at work today must have been Test Your Patience Thursday because everybody who came really tested my patience. But I made it through. No one got tased. I still got a job. So everything is everything. All right. Since you've been gone, let's get into that real quick. So the last time we was here, we talked about the white girl from the Olympics.
Yeah.
And the question was, how the hell did she get into it?
Yeah.
Well, it came out that she put herself in it.
Mm.
There was no committee in Australia. She just
said
I don't know how she finagled it.
Right. I was about to say how did.
Yeah, she finagled her way onto the floor to do her whatever.
Yeah.
Looked like she was having a seizure or some
She
shit.
used to call that a routine.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And what else? Okay, so where's Waldo, aka Kamala Harris, has riled up the people with the DNC party. They did their thing. I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, did you watch it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, but I will say this: I did watch Michelle and Barack,
Okay.
and what I'll say is this: if I run for anything,
You need them to speak for you.
yeah, I don't give a fuck if it's class president. I want Michelle and Barack to rock. Listen, they almost made me forget that I don't vote. Like I was like, oh shit. No, I don't do that. I don't. Yeah, it was something else. Oh, jeez. Oh well. Blame it on the marijuana. So let's get into the topic. Girl dads. First things first. What is your feeling around being a girl dad?
I mean, it takes strength.
Mm.
We get the patience with kids, period.
Right.
But like with a girl dad, it takes strength. And I say strength because you gotta overcome the young bullshit mentality right? Like when my daughter ain't gonna date till she's 59, type shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and then they get 16.
Wait, he said 59. Shit.
And then they get 16, and you're like, all right, I gotta accept this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, is the guidance that comes with being a girl dad.
Right. Do you remember the first time one of your daughters told you that she thought a boy was cute or something, or she had a boyfriend or something?
Yeah. Well, it was the first time with cute. It was with a celebrity, of course.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was with a celebrity, and I don't even know what got me more mad was the fact that she's at this point in life, or the fact that she told me like I was a homegirl.
Tommy said he became a super soldier when his daughter was born. Ultimate protector. Right. The one thing about, to me, that's interesting about being the father of girls that you don't experience with your son or sons, they bring the punk out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all do. Y'all definitely bring the punk. Dad, huh? It's over.
Right.
So as a I don't even want to call you a young a little girl no more, because you
pushing 30.
Yeah. Well, no, you 30 is still up the block. Let's not rush it, because if you getting 30, that means I'm older. Compared to your friends that don't have their dads, how does it feel? What's your?
I feel like the fact that I had you in my life for everything, my mentality is different from a lot of females that don't.
Okay.
Because the fact is, you showed me what my man is supposed to emulate.
Okay.
Like, when I look for who I'm going to date, I look for, but with my father.
Right.
Is my father going to accept this? If I date somebody, I gotta know he ain't gonna run from me. He ain't gonna be scared. He's going to respect you.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
That's a given.
That's a given.
Right.
But if my dad don't like you,
you gone.
it's a reason and why. So you gotta tell me something.
Okay. All right. I like that. Who's this? Daniel Alexis, what's going on? Biggest challenge being a girl dad.
Biggest challenge.
You see, you gotta think. It's a lot of them.
Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
For me, the biggest challenge was, and still is, because I got a couple of them still coming up. Boys.
Okay.
Boys. Making sure that they understand certain things and being the bully when I have to be.
So when you say the biggest challenge of boys, is that physical or mental?
Both, because I remember what I was like.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't want her or any of them to come across what I was between 14 to 19.
Right.
Because I wasn't shit. You know what I mean? And it's interesting when you see it in a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna curse a lot this episode, y'all. When you see it in a little nigga, and it's like, I don't like him.
Right.
But you can't, you don't want to bully it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta play the guides to make sure, you're around when she sees it, so you can go, see? That's what the fuck I was talking about.
Right.
I didn't see it.
You seen it? Yeah. I remember when you brought the dude. She brought a dude, right? She was talking to.
Eat?
Yes. Dude walks up. He goes.
She knew immediately.
Right.
That was horrible.
He goes, "How you doing, sir?" I said, "Yeah, how you doing? Pull your pants up. What's going on with you?" And from that moment forward, he was like, and she was over there. I told you. Let me see. My biggest challenge is finding the balance between making her strong but not abrasive. Okay.
Yeah, I think biggest challenge is what is the right approach to not have a hoe?
Right. Because remember, Chris Rock said, all I want to do is keep off the pole.
You know what I mean? Like, cause it's like, you think you could beat it in them, and that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really guide it in them. So
you know what I've learned works though? Act like you really like the nigga. They get turned off.
It's like, why you want to kill my dad? And I'm like,
Yo, what up? Come on, let's go watch the game.
no.
Yeah, old time. I don't like you. I'm looking at kill points.
right.
What was your biggest challenge having me as a father?
I gotta say the biggest challenge is when I actually started dating
Mm-hmm.
and I realized you was on everybody's ass. Because it's like, damn, I like him, but my dad don't.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get into an argument with him and I tell my dad about to try to take his head off, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. That's why dad still go to the gym. Shout out to Blink.
And that's why, like, when we went to dinner with him, and he was standing, it was a situation where me and him was standing together. Somebody was looking at me, and he was like, "Yo, what son keep looking at?" He was like, "Be easy." And then he pulled me to the side. He was like, "That nigga soft." And then like 2 weeks later,
Wait. Oh, speaking up. Oh, you guys speak.
Literally 2 weeks later, I'm sitting in this boy's house, and me and him is having an argument, and this bitch ass nigga started crying because I told him, "You got all these beef with all these niggas that won't go outside. It's no reason I'll go outside before you do."
This is my job.
And
So-
that's a challenge too. Like me being a female, but being raised how I was, I ain't so if you ain't gonna do anything to me, you ain't gonna say anything to me because I'm gonna say how I feel and who gonna tell me what, who gonna do what.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's a female.
So
being.
now a lot of the males that I encounter when they deal with me, why are you so aggressive? Because I have to be.
You're intimidating.
They scared. And as somebody who used to deal with girls that didn't have their pops in their life, it's easier
Absolutely.
when they don't have the pops because most mothers, not your mother, but most mothers are just treat my baby nice, this, that, and the third. And you need the pops to be like, fuck that nigga, what's your intentions?
Right.
I never understood that question until I had y'all. Yeah.
I got one for you. At what point, like growing from teenage to young adult, that it started hitting you like, I see what he's doing?
Right before I got locked up.
Okay.
Because the dude that I was dealing with, I knew he wasn't shit. I knew what he was doing was wrong. But because I was he got me to the point where I didn't feel like I had to act like overly aggressive.
Okay.
He made you soft.
He made me soft.
Okay.
And then once I sat back and really realized what was going on, I didn't like that shit. And I went to my dad like, Dad, this nigga over here did X, Y, and Z. Go get him.
And the nigga had the nerve to knock on the door. Are you crazy?
I ain't gotta go get him. He came and got it.
Nigga what?
And when he knocked on that door, and he said, "Hold on, give me a minute." He went to go open that door back, and that nigga was by the train.
Yeah.
He was
You told me that story.
he was through the park, bro. All I did was put shoes on. I did talk about it. Yeah, I talked about it.
So after me seeing that, nigga, you can't play with me like that. You ran from my pops.
Don't act like your pops ain't nothing wrong for
No,
you.
I ain't saying it like that, but nigga, you clearly ain't built that tough. You ran from my pops.
Right. Because if you was that tough,
Because if you was that tough, when he said hold on, you'd have been standing right there. The same way you try to square with me, square with him.
Right.
and that's not happening.
Absolutely.
It's not happening. You niggas don't want this weight on them. So MJP, now before I share this, there's a moment, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. There's a moment for every girl dad where you look at your daughter and you go, "That's my baby." Do you remember one?
I don't know. I Honestly, for me, it was at birth with all of them.
Really?
Yeah, it was at birth.
Wow. Like I knew like it was my baby at birth, but like with her, I took her to school one day, right? And I used to take her to school and then go to work. So I leave her in the yard. And for some reason, this particular day, it just looked like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going, that's my little baby.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then she comes home from school and goes, Dad, where's the bat? What? Yeah, somebody was throwing snowballs at me out the window. So we both walked through the process with a goddamn baseball bat. I don't know who we looking for, but we gonna find somebody. I think we jumped a crackhead or something. But yeah, it's like the moment when you go, I gotta protect her. Like what Tommy was saying about being a protector. It's like, you know you gotta protect your son, but you also teach your son how to protect himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with your girls, it's like,
it's never that let go.
Right. And honestly, that's what I'm dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? Because her and her older sister, like, they're grown. I can't be dad. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be like dad friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's tough.
So when did you realize that
I can't be
dad? I gotta be dad friend.
her mother told me.
Okay. At what age was she?
She had just turned 22.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was like, "You can't keep acting like that. She ain't a fucking baby no more." I'm like, "She's still my baby."
Right.
But it's like, yeah, you know, you gotta cut the umbilical cord a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You ain't cut it too much.
No, I ain't cutting much. No, I did it like that. Right. You can see that it's cut, but no, it ain't. No, and that's for all of y'all. Like, so I told you to come up with some questions. All right.
What was the funniest interaction that you have had with all of us as a girl dad?
Wow. I'm gonna let MJB go first, cause yeah.
The funniest interaction. See, for me, it's hard. It's hard for me to say all of them because of my situation,
Right.
separation. But I'll go with my oldest, since that's the one that lived with me.
Okay.
It was a Christmas, about 2 Christmases ago. And everybody's opening up gifts, and she's on the side, and she's looking at me, and she goes, "You got a dad bod."
Oh shit! What?
Yeah, she was about 17. You got a dad bod, and I'm like, fuck.
Tommy said going from dad to pops is crazy. Yeah. She said you had a dad bod. How did you respond?
That's,
Did you respond?
that's the thing, right? Because you know me.
Right.
Always gotta.
Right.
And I'm.
Stuck.
He looking like, what the fuck? What are you looking at?
Nah, but that was the thing. I knew exactly what she was looking at.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It was just, I didn't expect her to ever address it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let my lady address that.
Right.
That. Like, you don't fucking.
You don't be checking my body out.
Then it's like it's Christmas.
Supposed to take all the gifts back.
Right. Give me everything with her name on it. Everything with her name. I mean, scratch it off.
Let me go invest in a better bod. Like,
Dad, what'd you get me? I got me a gym membership. Since you want to talk so much shit. So let me see. So with you, the funniest interaction was no, not the Heelys. Wasn't the Heelys. It was the frog. So my wife likes fish.
Okay.
She had a fish tank. We go to Petlands. This is how old it was, how long ago it was.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Petlands, and they had an albino frog. She gets it, puts it in the fish tank. Now the man tells us this fish can't see. I mean, the frog can't see. So just drop the cubes and they'll figure it out. So we do that. Not watching me, grab the cube and pull it in. One day I'm at work. I get a call. Hello? Dad, this frog gotta go. What happened? Here's Bobby. So she gets on the phone. She tells me how the frog ate one of the fish. Because the nigga couldn't see.
Right.
He thought it was food. I come in the house and they're doing everything to this frog. They got the frog in one of the Chinese teacups in bleach, shampoo, conditioner, nail polish, and water.
Because he has to go.
But this nigga, he must have been from Brownsville, because the nigga was swimming through all of that. Nigga's like, y'all can't kill me, nigga. I don't even see death. With Nia, it wasn't funny. It was actually sad. But I laughed at it because I know how sarcastic she is. So she gets into something in school with a little boy. And I go up to the school and he tell me. I do what dads do. I go off, I threaten everybody. They threaten to call the cops and calm the fuck down. But as we're walking, she goes, Dad, you said you would always be there to protect me, but you wasn't there. It fucked me up.
Right.
I was like, oh, well, toughen up, little nigga, toughen up. With 7, I haven't had one yet, even though I know it's coming because 7 swears to God, she's talking, and I know what the fuck she's saying, and her fucking head gets to moving, and I'll be like, well, who said that? Well, I don't know why they told you that. Yeah. So, yeah. Y'all definitely a piece of work. I do gotta put a pin in for 1 second. Shout out to my son Malik, who hid my wallet for 2 fucking weeks in his fucking car.
Yes.
And I didn't know until I kicked the car and the wallet fell out. Yeah, I'm gonna get you for that. All right, what else you got?
What was the scariest moment as a father to a teenager?
I could go cliche, old boy this, but I'm gonna take a different route. The scariest moment was knowing your kid was going to high school. Cause again, you know what the fuck you did.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's worse as the time goes on. Right? Because we had to figure these things out.
Right.
Where for them, it's in their face. So it was like, okay, am I gonna lose her here? You know what I mean? Like, where we at?
Right. For me, it was, okay, so I'm gonna go from oldest to youngest. So, scariest moment with Imani was reconnecting. Because I hadn't spoke to her in years. So we made, we set it up to go to Applebee's and talk. And it felt like the biggest audition I ever went on in my life. It ended dope. Thank God the food was good. But yeah, that was scariest for me with her. With you, it was the gallbladder situation. She had kidney stones.
I had gallstones.
Gallstones, excuse me, and they were fucking her up.
And one of them slipped into my appendix.
And it was nothing that I could physically do. And she was in the hospital. Like we took her to White Cove. And they're like, oh no, this has to be done now. So we thinking they're gonna do it there. No. They packed us all up.
Westchester.
They take us all the way up to Westchester. I'm like, where the fuck we gonna stay? They put us in the McDonald's house, which was cool. No And the biggest thing I was worried about was when she came out of surgery. Because you know, sometimes the anesthesia, motherfuckers don't make it out.
Right.
And that was the scariest thing.
And the first thing I said when I woke up was, "Where is my parents?"
With Love and Seven, it was the same thing when they were born. Because they were both premature.
Okay.
So Love had to actually be in an incubator. You know, I always call her my uncooked chicken because I watched her finish developing.
Right.
And with Seven, it was just her being born because we almost lost your mother. And the only thing that was running through my mind is, how do I explain to these children
Right.
that their mother is no longer here?
Right.
And it was because of the stupid shit the doctors was doing. So, yeah, those was the scariest for me. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers, y'all contributed to a lot of this great. Yeah.
So you mentioned not speaking to your kid for years. What was that like?
So let's start here. Backstory. When I was 16, I had a child. She died. So when Imani came, I looked at it as God was letting me know shit gonna be all right. I had her, I was 20, I was working, I was responsible, and I thought, you know, this is whatever. She was born on New Year's. On my birthday, my mother says to me, "I'm leaving." So, okay, when are you leaving? She said, "Well, all my stuff is in the cab now." Wow. I don't even get a chance to prepare. I went home, I cried like a baby. One of the things my mother always said to me though was, don't worry. Because when she gets older, where she doesn't need the mother to run interference, then you can have a relationship. When she was 10, I spoke to her. She told me on the phone, they told me you was dead. I was like, what? Nah. Lost contact with her again. So when I got contact with her this time, my whole thing was, I'm never gonna lose contact with you again.
Right.
I don't give a fuck where you at. You know what I mean? Because like I grew up, I have 5 sisters.
Okay.
Never met none of them. Don't know what none of them look like. I didn't want that for my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to watch a Jerry Springer. I used to watch Ricky Lake, and you see the motherfuckers come on there, and they come to find out they've been fucking their sister.
Right.
I didn't want, you know what I mean? So it was always like it was a piece that always just felt empty.
Right.
Not because of the other children, because my life was amazing. Like I would come home and pick them up and dance and play and all types of shit. We're going on trips and everything. But it was always, I wonder what she's doing.
Right.
I wonder how she's doing. Because I knew the other side of the family. I knew her mother's family. And I knew like,
This could be bad.
It could definitely turn out bad.
Right.
So yeah, it was a tolerable pain, but it was pain. You know, but you know, we made it through. You know, we speak to her now. She in Vegas doing the makeup thing. She video chatted me the other day, scared the shit out of me because she was like, I need to show you something. When your child says that, everything runs through your fucking mind. She goes, I'm gonna FaceTime you. I'm at work. I can't afford to, you know, go off the. She comes on, eye makeup. It's amazing. But she has no eyebrows. I said, where the fuck is your eyebrows? She said, no, it's makeup, Dad. Oh, whew, all right, cool. Looks great, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. Thought the girl didn't have no fucking eyebrows. But yeah, and when this one, she was gone, it was like, it felt like a part of my memory was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know something, but it's not here. You know, and it's like, that wasn't pain, that was anger. Because I was mad at everything and everyone that played a part in that.
Right.
Like, if they did the purge for real, oh yeah, I had a couple of people I was going to visit. Yeah, it was a couple of niggas that was going down. So when she came home, it was like, I felt complete now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first night when all of them was in the house, I came home from work and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, yes,
This is it.
this is fucking it. This is it. And then Seven spit up on me. Yeah. Yeah, so she let me know that no, that ain't it. That ain't all.
It's some more.
That was the exclamation point.
Right.
You know what I
Take
mean?
dip
That's
into
it.
it. Take some of that. MJB. What is a lesson that you taught to one of your girls or all your girls that you was glad to see that they kept?
Go for yours.
Go for yours, goddammit.
Go for yours. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, you know, you're in a relationship and you know, he helped you out, whatever, y'all got y'all little relationship goals, whatever, that's all cool. But at the end of the day, you can't rely on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be independent, you gotta, you know, and ain't nothing gonna be handed to you in this world.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, I speak on my first daughter again because that's who's been with me, that's who lived with me, and you know, she went gunning. You know what I mean? Like she finished college high school immediately after finished high school. She got a job. Immediately after that, you know what I mean? She got into college. You know what I mean? And it was cool because of certain frictions. I remember on her graduation day, and you know, it's me, her sisters, her moms, and my current lady. We're walking, we're talking, and her mom's kind of insinuated like, you know, take some time off, figure out what you want to do. And she was like, nah, I ain't know what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I'm going to college and I'm going to finish college. And I don't want to say her mom was telling her not to, but it wasn't necessarily
Finish.
do that.
Right.
It was wait first. And you know what I mean? Like at that moment, she talked to her moms in a different way where it was like, fuck is you talking about? Without saying, fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? But what was dope was to see her do exactly everything she told her mom. I'm going to do. And she got it right now.
That's what's
you know what I mean?
That's what's up.
And then even got promoted within her job.
Go ahead now.
So, you know
hey,
what I mean?
all right.
Like,
give it up for the move up. Give it up for the move
what's
up.
up?
Right. For me, it was always, you're not dumb. And don't be dumb with nobody.
Right.
I refuse to dumb myself down for anybody.
Anybody. So now, when I look, you know what I'm saying? So, Imani, she's out doing the college thing in Vegas. This one here graduated, was it Salvatorian?
No, Salvatorian.
Salvatorian.
Nice.
College credits.
I'm on my last semester now.
She's on her last semester now.
Nice.
She's got fucking experience in doing all types of shit. Like she can train dogs, my nigga.
Okay.
And it's like when you see it, you go, they listen. They fucking listen. Now, if only my son would listen. Well, Malik is a whole nother. We're gonna have him on the show one day. The episode is gonna go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What is one negative that you see within your kids and you gotta look in the mirror and be like, that's my fault.
Their mouth. Like, listen, I have 5 of the most sarcastic fucking kids. And this one, listen, she reminds me every day, I get it from you. Like, I'm like, what the? Yeah, you, that's me. Like, she put up a post the other day that said, she put up a post the other day that said,
my temper is as short as my dad here.
But then she sent it to me and go, Dad, I need you to shake your head again. And I almost did it. Okay. What would you say is for you?
For me, is my kids are not dirty.
Okay.
Messy.
Mm.
And I sit there and I beef about it, right? fucking clean your room up, right? Like put the shit up, right? And as I leave from screaming and yelling, I go to my
and all that shit. You're like, God damn it, somebody gonna clean this shit?
All you can think is, do as I say, not as I
do. Wait, remember the old marijuana commercial? Where'd you get this from? From you, all right? I learned it by watching you. Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah, they're a little messy. I blame your mother for that, though. Yeah, that's your mother. Do you remember a time when you had to be tough and it really bothered you?
We actually talked about this. Like I'm the soft girl dad.
Okay.
Right? Like so I've always and it like it's hard for me.
Right.
It's very hard for me, right? Like I'm waiting for my son to get older just so I can punch him.
Oh, what I do? Nothing. I just did it. Imani in the building. Hey, baby. Hey, the oldest, she has checked in.
Hey.
Yeah, we was talking about your eyebrow situation. Yeah, he's yo, can you imagine? Sure, you're gonna be like 4 and just get punched for no reason. For me, the toughest moment I ever dealt with was the brownie.
Oh God.
Yes, my baby decided.
I didn't decide. I was in high school,
right,
and we was at our lunch period,
right,
and one of the boys that was in school with me decided to pass out brownies to everybody that was in the lunchroom. He did not tell us that they were edibles, so we ate them, and as soon as I get to Trig, I get slumped.
She said, "Hey boo,
hey boo." I get slumped.
So that means you ate the whole thing.
I ate the whole thing. I ate the whole square, and I didn't know what was supposed to happen to me.
Now, here's the shit about it, bro. I was a substance abuse counselor. So I know what high looks like.
Right.
She comes in and goes right to bed.
No, I came in, I clapped the brownie that I had from Buffalo Wild Wings, and then went to bed.
Okay. And she can't stay still. I'm like, what's wrong?
I'm just so tired.
I'm tired. I went in and I told him, I said, that little nigga high. She said, no, she not. I said, that little nigga is high.
I think the scariest part about that whole thing was when I woke up the next morning, it was still high.
Right. So
I started panicking. Like,
right. So now I'm going, do I let her work through it? Nah, fuck that. I had her run up and down the fucking project stairs.
You gonna sweat this out.
You gonna sweat this out. Now, this is where I felt fucked up, but not really. I was on the elevator.
Making sure I kept running.
Right, so I get all the way down, head back up, press 7, head back down, press 1. And I felt bad, but in the same token, it was like, it's a tough lesson.
Right.
It's a tough lesson. Because now what she's gonna remember, besides taking that brownie and being so fucked up, was all the laps she had to do up and down the goddamn stairs.
Right.
She said loving the hair.
Thank you, honey.
You had one more?
Do you think you will ever be comfortable with watching your daughter date?
With watching your daughter date?
Like watching her
be in a relationship and like affectionate and all of that.
That look like a strong no to me.
It's not. It's not that it's no, but I don't think I could ever look at it like another human being.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's still always gonna be that. Lift your hand up a little bit.
Right. Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
Not so close, nigga.
I know you're her husband, but it don't matter.
I don't give a fuck. I got 4 kids in front of me. Y'all virgins.
My eyes still work.
Right.
I can tell you right now, your answer is no.
No. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I can deal with it better talking with you about it
Than actually seeing.
I agree to that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can listen oh, nigga did what, nigga, who that. But when I see him,
right.
and I see you, and I'm just like, I could cut this motherfucker's throat right now. You understand what I'm saying? And,
Absolutely.
you know, I'm, hey, you all right? Because she was standing outside with a dude. Listen, normally when I come home from work, I'm in a good mood, I'm smiling, I'm walking. I seen this nigga, I flip right into mode.
And it's crazy because I seen him walking up. So when I see him walking up, I'm like, yo,
Be cool.
that's my pops right here. Don't embarrass me, he won't embarrass you.
She said she learned that fast.
So he walks up. What's up? He introduced himself. He go upstairs. I come upstairs. He go, yeah, cause if I ain't like how son talk, he was coming right upstairs.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm 25.
I don't give a fuck. You could be 50. And Lonnie came with her boyfriend, and this. Listen, I wanted to put that nigga in the trunk of his own car. You know what I mean? It's, and the thing about it is that there's a part of me that knows, nigga, you can't do that.
Right.
But it don't speak louder than the part that goes, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I think we always, even when we don't mean to, just have the image of y'all being infants.
Right.
And that's where it gets tricky.
Right.
So let on the reverse end, what makes it, how do y'all become comfortable with that?
Because at a certain point, I realized, like, okay, I'm an adult. I have both my parents. But at a certain point in my life, I am going to have my own.
Right.
I'm going to have my own family. I'm going to have...
Bullshit. No, I'm joking.
Well, I'm going to have my own family. But if I deal with somebody and I decide to bring them around my family because of how seriously I take them, my parents' response is going to let me know how far this is about to go.
Mm. Money said, literally didn't told uncle, and he right there with him. Goddamn right. Listen, I make a phone call.
Like,
That's it.
Like when I start dealing with people, and they ask me like what my family life is like. Listen, my family is always gonna be there. My family is top. If they don't like you, nigga, you gone.
Right.
You gone because
one way or the other.
Because it have been certain situations where they have told me multiple times, nigga, that ain't it. That nigga ain't it. And I didn't listen. And every time I did not listen, I was fucked up.
And the thing about it, like, I'm not I told you so parent. Right. Like, you know, somebody, I'm not gonna do that. Right. Cause now my focus is on this nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll talk with you about that later on. But I'm not gonna be the I told you, no, it's just, all right, so what do we do now? Mm-hmm. Do I need to hide the body? You know. I got a question. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you as a father, and I'm gonna ask you as a daughter. Okay. Imani, you can chime in on this too. You're at a family function. Your little girl is there with her boyfriend. She says, "Daddy, pass me the soda."
Oh God.
Both of y'all look. How do you deal with that? And would you do that?
Absolutely not, because there are boundaries. And I know if I call the next nigga daddy and I call him dad, it's gonna be a problem because we're not about to play like that.
We damn sure
we're not about to play like that. And any man that I deal with is going to know.
Look, your mother start laughing.
Well,
you know what?
And the crazy part, right, is as a nigga.
Mm-hmm. Gotta put it like that, as a nigga.
As a nigga, for you to actually even react in front of that,
you don't have no respect.
Right. You don't have no respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck if that's what it is when, you know, I'm not around, y'all doing your own thing. But you supposed to instantly be like,
she not talking to me.
You know what I mean? She ain't talking to me.
Right.
So
Imani said it better not happen. You goddamn right.
Right.
Because whatever function it is, it's over.
It's over after that.
I don't give a fuck if it's a repast for a funeral. Okay? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
We got
This
another
bitch
funeral
go
to go to.
right. Because I'm about to put this nigga in the box.
Absolutely.
What's your biggest, I don't want to say, I'll say dream for your girls?
For them to have success, whatever, and that's when I say success is whatever success looks like for them.
See, he's that old wise father. You hear him? Whatever success. No, fuck that. I got
I know what
success
you need to do.
list.
I got
This is
your
what the
checkbook.
fuck you need to do.
You got my bullet points?
Nah, but
And I say that because even, you know, we say girl dad or, you know what I'm saying, but I think that's a kid thing. And I grew up with that.
Okay.
You know, I grew up with the, you know, basic lawyer, doctor, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because growing up, I used to love to draw. Like, I used to really like, and I'm talking young, I used to love to draw. And one day I'm in the crib drawing, minding my business, and my dad comes to me and he goes, I don't know why you do that. Can't make no real money from it.
what?
And because of my situation when my mom and my dad was separated and I lived with my dad was married. My dad was the dude out there,
Okay.
right? Respected everything. And when he said that, I stopped. Never drew again.
You could have been a mean ass tattoo
And I could
artist.
have been mean as something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I truly believe, oh shit, I can't make no money from this. To then get older and realize, no, nigga, I
You
could have
coulda made all the money.
all the money
Right.
from this.
You probably be in charge of some AI program or
Right.
some shit.
So you know what I mean? So I would love for them to say, this is what I want to do, and they saw at it.
Okay. For me, it's just watching them become who they're supposed to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, having a family, but I know that everybody don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't good.
So I just want to see them. Oh, Imani said she like your answer. I just want to see them grown and happy and living,
Right.
not surviving or existing, but
Right.
living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like for me, I grew up, I was in survival mode till I was 28.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know nothing about going out. The nigga, I knew to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I knew to take care of home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It wasn't until my late 30s. That's probably why I'm so addicted to Atlantic City now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we wasn't doing none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then as we got older, my wife was like, look, we need to start taking these kids places. And I'm like, where the fuck we gonna take them? And she would find the places, Sesame Place and what was the other one? Sahara Sam's and shit like that. And I'm okay. But it wasn't until I start seeing them having fun at these places that I realized that's living.
That's living, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want my kids to live. I don't want them to just exist or be in survival mode their whole life. You know what I mean? Like I know motherfuckers with kids and their kids go on vacations more than them.
Right.
Now, I'm not promoting that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not promoting that, but I would definitely, you know, support it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you going to Cancun, nigga, find out what them tickets is like so I can go when you get back. You know?
I'm little. I fit in your bag.
Right.
Just
Right,
leave it
shit.
a little open so I can breathe a little bit.
Right. Because shit, it's like seeing your child happy.
No great feeling.
It's no greater feeling, bro.
No great feeling.
And I put this up on Facebook the other day. There's nothing like the hug from your child.
Mm-hmm.
That shit can cure anything,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they little.
Right.
Seven gave me a hug the other day and I damn near melted. I swear to God.
Yeah.
The little hands. I was like, oh, wait, toughen up, nigga, you the dad. This is Brownsville, be tough. But yeah, now I want to ask you this. As you've gotten older, our relationship has become I would say our communication has become better.
Yes.
Because there was a time when this is what the fuck I said, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But do you understand why I was the way I was when you was a child?
Yes. And now as an adult, I think I said this to you earlier. Like now as an adult, I wish I would have listened when I was younger. Because if I would have listened when I was younger, a lot of the shit that I went through, I wouldn't know it.
Yeah, I think that taps into the question I asked earlier when I said, at what point did you realize? Like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, because it's like what kids don't understand is we seen where you're going.
right.
We probably been there already,
Mm-hmm.
or we know somebody who's been there.
Right.
But I think that's part of growing up and a part of life is that because there was lessons that my mother gave me or taught me that I didn't listen to until I had y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely part of life, and it's definitely part of parenting that now it's like, okay, I see both sides of the field. I've been on one side of the field, now I'm on this side of the field, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when you have that, relationship with your parent, that's when you go back, I'm sorry.
Now, is there one thing as a girl dad you wish you never had to do? I'm about to fuck somebody's head up with this one.
One thing I wish I didn't have to do. I don't know, that comes to mind.
Change their fucking diaper. I can say that unequivocally without any hesitation.
Why? Why is that?
You look at this little fucking she said Imani said Nia, run, girl. All right, so so Imani came and I had to deal with that. So, she left. Then Nia comes. And I'm like, what the fuck? When they shit? Yeah. Oh my God. So when Malik came, it was like, whoo! I know how to deal with a little dick area. I can clean that. But with the little girl, it's a lot.
I mean,
you know how many times I be like, babe, she shit it.
It's definitely different, right? Because I never thought of shit being there,
right?
Like ever,
Yo, the first time I changed you and you had shit it, your mother cursed me out. Because
you right the wrong way.
No, it wasn't that I right the wrong. I learned a long time ago how to right. What it was, her ass was clean. But all up in the giblets? Oh man. She was like, how the fuck? I'm like, listen, you asked me to do too much, player. Like, come on now. I got it off of what I could.
Nobody told me you had to open the door.
Right. Hell no. Ew. Now I'm come here. See, that's what time has. It broke me.
It's crazy because for me it's actually the other way around.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like, you know what I mean? Like as I wipe my son, I'm like, I ain't planning on touching no nigga. Like, you lucky little nigga.
You lucky I like you. Shit. Wow, yeah. I didn't even think about it like that. You say pause every time you change it?
Yeah, I think
hey, yo, pause.
Each time, pause, nigga. Pause, nigga.
Oh, shit.
You look him straight in the face, no Diddy.
He said no Diddy. I'm fucking dead over here. He said no Diddy. That's gonna be Shorty's first words, no Diddy.
And it's crazy too, because like kids, they get excited anytime, right? And he's smiling, and you're like, no, you are not supposed to be smiling.
Right, don't be got
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like, this shit is rough.
You gotta treat this like the barber. You know when you go get your haircut, you do not look at that nigga in the eye. Shit. Yo! Go ahead. I know you were going to say something. You forgot? Yeah, we do that to people up here. Yeah, that happens up here. It happens up here. It'll come back to you. It'll come back. Okay. Was there a time? I know you're the laid back dad. Was there a time or a situation where MJB had to step in and be that nigga with your baby girl?
No, not really.
No?
No. Shit. No, my kids keep it. They for the most part, my
Brent,
kids
what's
really
going
keep
on?
it solid. So, it doesn't mean I've never poked my chest out or got mad at them and talked to. No, I don't mean that. But nothing, never crazy.
I lost my mind once. I was at work and she was in school and she calls me. She says, "Daddy, this boy pushed my head down. I didn't even hear the rest of the shit." Hung up. I told my supervisor, "Yo, I need a van." Huh? I need a van. I took the keys. I didn't even tell nobody what happened. I'm in the van. I'm in Brownsville. I'm up to the school. Where this little nigga at? You come here.
That little boy was so scared, huh?
Yo, I'm talking to him like he a grown ass man. You got teachers and everybody. "Mr. Williams, shut the fuck up because y'all didn't do nothing."
Right.
They call my wife. So now I'm going off and my phone is ringing.
Baby, get out to school now because they about
Now,
to call them people.
No, it wasn't even baby. It was, "Nigga, what the fuck is that doing?" I was like, "Hey, push their head down." Ain't no point. I don't give a fuck. I was like, "Listen, you don't understand." She didn't hear none of that because all she heard was they was calling the cops.
And it's so crazy because when I hit like 16, I came across him again. And the one thing he said was, "I still be thinking about when I did that too, when your pops came up to the school and was ready to beat my ass."
Goddamn right. You goddamn right. I haunt that nigga in his sleep for 3 years.
He's a freak now.
Bless you, my son. Keep your hands off all women.
He's a girl dad now.
He's
So
a
now
girl.
he get
So he
it. Of
understands.
course he get it
He
now.
understands. And we had that situation in school with Love. One of her teachers, or it was like the assistant teacher or whatever. It was a little young girl. Something happened, and me and my wife is talking to them about it, and this girl is acting like she don't understand what we're saying. So I said to her, first off, "How old are you?" She said, 22. I said, that's the problem. So my wife said, "Do you have any kids?" She said, "No." Now, fast forward. She had a baby last year. My wife said to her, "Do you understand what we were saying now?" She was like, "Yes." Yeah, motherfucker. That's why I feel like teachers need to be at least 40. I don't think you should have teachers under 39. I don't.
Yeah.
What was the situation for you when you was like, "I'm glad my dad is here"?
First situation was it was a few.
I was gonna say, I've been there, goddamn.
I honestly think one of the first situations when I was like, "I'm glad I have a father," was the first time a nigga put his hands on me. I called my dad. Because I knew he was coming out blazing. And whatever he had for this nigga had nothing for him.
Nothing.
Right.
I remember one time, you're not supposed to, but fuck that, I do. You're not supposed to go get kid shit. I went through her Facebook.
Oh wow.
And one of the little dirty niggas kept trying to come to the crib. Kept trying to come, like, all you see is him talking about, "Yo, can I pull up? Yo, can I pull up?" Finally, she said no. And he said, "Why?" She said, "Because my dad is crazy and he has a gun." Now, the shit about it is, I am crazy, but I didn't have a gun at that time.
Right.
But she knew if that nigga darkened his doorstep, he ain't making it home.
Right.
He going right in the oven.
Eat shit, you're gonna be like, "But where's the gun?" At this point, I'm ready to the gun.
I'm not leaving till this nigga shoot me. Oh shit. Now I want to ask you this: when you see your friends Like, do you see a difference in your friends that have both their parents versus the ones who?
Absolutely.
Okay, what's the biggest difference?
Morals.
Morals, yep.
Okay.
Because a lot of my friends that grew up with just their mom, they hoes.
Hoes.
They is hoes. They is straight boys, like hoes. But them girls that grew up with both their parents, they know what they're going to deal with. They know what they're not going to deal with. They're not going to lower their standards, and their self-esteem is way higher.
Heard that? Stop kicking them dads out their lives. MJB, what is a situation or a time that you can think of when you was like, all right, let me do this one. A situation where she came to you and you was like, yeah, I'm a fucking dad. Like her coming to you validated the importance of you in her life.
I don't know. I think it's like, and I guess it's because of society and how they do it now. Is every now and then, my daughter will do a dad appreciation post.
Word.
And it won't. It's not that it's Father's Day. It's not
right.
that it's my birthday. It's just
this is my dad.
I like I may do something that she like, you still doing this type shit, like
right.
You know what I mean, like I got a job now and you still doing my hair,
right?
And it won't be the day I do that.
Okay.
It'll be a few days later, and it'll just be I open it up and boom, it's there, and it tickles me each time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really does that, like, cause when they grow up, you start getting that feeling of like, it's always that's my daughter, but it's like she grown now. She don't have that same. I, like you said, I miss those baby hugs, and now it's like, come here, come, like you gotta call for a hug.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like they do it when they're ready in their way. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, yeah, those appreciation posts be dope as fuck.
Okay, so Imani said Miles was calling you after the last breakup. Yeah, that was definitely like a father-son conversation. Like she's talking like, see, told you nigga ain't shit. You want me to fuck him up for you? Send me the address. So with Imani, it was that. With you, it was an award ceremony. Only me and you went.
Oh wow! When I was in charter school,
yes,
I won the writing category.
She won the writing category,
nice.
And everybody else who came, their mothers was there. I was the only father, and I was like, "Yeah, goddamn it,
right,
that's right." With Love, it was when I became PTA president. Because she was so happy that I was like, I didn't plan on doing anything, but she made me where I had to do shit. I was like, okay, with 7, because she's still developing, right? She's still loading. It was one day I came in the house, and this was when she first learned how to walk. And so 7 does this thing when she gets ready to walk, right? So she slides down off the bed. So she takes this foot and she do a 2-step. And then she gets to walking. So I come and I said, hey! She slid down off the bed. She didn't even do the 2-step. She just took off to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm a fucking dad. Yeah. I left my shirt up, left my belly hanging, all that. Oh, here's one thing I want to ask you, and this is for any guy dads. Let me put that down because I don't want people to think. This is for any guy dads or the mother of a daughter who's the father's still in their life. What is one thing you think every girl dad should do with their child?
You mean other than being in their life?
Yeah, other than being in their life. That's a given.
I think she answered that earlier. Is be the role model for who they need to be.
Okay. All right. Okay. You know what it is for me? and it's small, but it's big. Every girl dad, and I can even say father period, needs to have at least one picture. Sleep with your child.
Mm.
It's the dopest picture. Y'all look like two alcoholics, but it's so fucking cute. Like, yo, I caught it with all of them. But it's just like you look at it and go, oh, why the fuck did you take that picture though?
No, that's funny that you say that because I don't have it with all mine.
Okay.
Right, but my first baby mother, she caught one with my youngest daughter.
Mm.
And when I tell you till this day, it's still probably my favorite picture.
Yeah.
So I get that. Yeah. What you mean?
I really feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that if you don't, you know what I'm saying, but that's a picture
that's a quality memory.
Yeah.
Right, that's a picture that you will always look at and be like, I don't give a fuck. You could turn 70. I still look at that picture and be like, look at my baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
One thing that was passed down to you that you didn't pass down to your children. Get them.
I would say the understanding of how valuable family is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like my family growing up, it was like a free fall.
Okay.
And it don't mean we didn't have family things, but it was you know what I mean? Like
It was.
everybody did them, you know what I'm saying? And even till this day, it's still where it's like, nah, your family is everything, because when it comes down to it, who you can go to, who you can count on, for real,
That's it. That's all you got.
you know what I mean? So I'll say that.
For me, it was how I talk to them.
Okay.
Like, don't get it twisted. I talk my shit to them and all of that, but certain things that my mother would say to me, I wouldn't say to them.
Right.
Like, I understand now why my mother said it, because she was raising 3 boys during the crack era in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to talk to us a certain way to build our tough skin for when we go out.
Right.
But I also know the damage that it did, like internally to us. You know? So it's like certain things I learned how to word differently. Like, I still threaten their lives and talk shit, but I learned how to, even if it meant like I curse them out or whatever and then come back later.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's something that my mother wouldn't do. Like, my mother is just, I'm gonna fuck you up, and that was it.
Yeah.
And you sitting there waiting to get fucked up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it was that. But again, I understand why my mother was the way she was. She couldn't be soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was raising boys at a time when men had to be men.
Right.
You know, and yeah.
You mean when boys had to be men?
Boys had to be men, right? Because nigga, I had jobs from 12 years old, nigga. Cleaning out refrigerators and shit like that. As a girl dad, do you feel, or did you ever feel, that it was easier to talk to your mother than me?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. There was a very strong point in my life when I spoke to her, because I didn't know what your reaction to a lot of situations would be.
Okay.
Because I didn't know if I would get angry dad, hurt dad, disappointed dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I would talk to her and be like, am I like going in the right direction? Is there something I'm missing?
Mm-hmm.
And she would, this is why me and her speak so freely.
Yeah. Cause y'all motherfuckers talk like,
we
y'all
homegirls, like
they talk like drinking buddies.
we homegirls, like that's my friend.
Right. Hey, friend. Okay. If you had to explain to one of your friends that don't have both parents? What it's like
for a friend that don't have a dad.
Okay, right, right.
Who don't have a dad.
A female who doesn't have a dad. 2 things that you would say that she's missing out on.
Okay, so there's a different type of love that a father can give you that your mother cannot. And that is, it molds your self-esteem. It molds how you view yourself. It molds how you decide what you can take and what you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad raised me to feel like I'm the best that ever did it. So anything I deal with is gonna have to feel the same way about me. And not only that, but like I have a lot of female friends that didn't grow up with their dads, and now they have kids of their own, and some of them, their fathers want to be involved, but because of their attention, their energy, they don't want to allow that to happen. Anytime I see a situation like that, I tell them, you never take the opportunity away for a father to be a father. Why? Because at the end of the day, every child needs their father. Because there are certain shit that you can show that they cannot.
Okay.
So you don't have to deal with your baby father. You don't. You can co-parent. Your kid downstairs. You don't have to interact with them. What you got going on with him don't got nothing to do with that baby.
Okay. All right. So,
real quick, have you ever found yourself having a conversation with a friend that, don't have a dad, and you realize, and you actually realize we're not connecting because?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the situation?
So she had a boyfriend. Now the boyfriend had kids. They got into a situation where she was mad at him because he was spending time with his kids and his baby mother was around. At the end of the day, his relationship with her has nothing to do with his relationship with you. Everybody's interaction is different, and you need to respect that. Because at the end of the day, you should never try to stop a man from being a father.
Say it again! Oh, shit!
And like even now, I'm in a situation where I deal with somebody that has a child, and I tell him all the time, I will never stop you from being a father. I'm the one that will sit here and look for activities first up for you to do with your child when you have one. Because at the end of the day, I know how that affected me having my dad around.
Right.
So I want a child to have the same positivity with them.
See, look, mama, I did all right. I did okay. So we're gonna bring it's time to bring it to an end. As dope as this was, as much fun as we had. I want to also say shout out to S.STREET Media. They got a lot going on. Math has his birthday shenanigans coming up. He has a show. Artists who are interested, just hit up S.STREET Media. He's also doing the movie thing. Unfortunately, I can't participate because his birthday is on the same day as my wife.
I'm the 13th.
Oh, okay, he's the 13th, but he's doing the event on the 7th. Shout out to MJB, who's been, he's been hitting the stages. We're still working on getting the show together. We haven't forgot about that. It's just New York City is real funny style now. If you don't have 1 million followers on social media, they act like they don't want to talk to you. All right. Anything you got coming up you want to talk about?
No, not at the moment.
All right. Well, he's gonna be doing comedy at Buffalo Wild Wings, so I can get something to eat.
I was about to say we gonna find it.
He's like, word, let me put that shit. Put that in my calendar. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Did you say the date? What?
Is there any parting words you want to leave with the people?
Ladies, if you have a child and your child has a father that wants to be around, let them. If they do not, that is that man's loss.
And I want to say this. There's a difference between being a single mother and a mother who's not with the father anymore.
There's also a difference between being a father and having a baby.
Say it again. God damn it. Look, baby, hey, good genes. All right.
My first kid's mother praying like, He probably set them up to say.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
You gonna get a text. I find it funny how.
Real cute.
Oh, see, I just up here just talking about days.
Right. It just so happened to hit home.
We don't even
got me on your mind so bad.
Right. Rest all week. That's the shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this has been the Reallionaires podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who support. If you catch the show on YouTube, like, comment, and share. The only way this is going to grow is with the support of y'all. Anybody who's looking to do a podcast, guess what? S.STREET Media has a place for you. So again, just reach out to S.STREET Media and work that out. So with that being said, we are gone. Peace with two fingers. And I remember, Jesus is a black man with a Hispanic sinner. We out. She said, we ain't do that bad. No, baby, we didn't do that bad. We didn't do that bad.
That was cool.
Yeah. We 4.5 for 4.5 because Malik, the jury is still out. Yeah. Good night, baby. Love you too. Imani said good night. She love you.
Good night. I love you too.
All right, and yeah, get you some rest for work. And yeah, I saw the tattoo covering. We'll talk about that when I call you later.